On behalf of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, I am very proud today to announce that Toronto FC has extended the contract for Jozy Altidore through the 2022 season. I want to congratulate Jozy, his agent Lyle Yorks, his family. I cannot tell you how happy we are to have this man, Jozy Altidore, who has become a legend here in Toronto, to be part of not only our immediate future, but through 2022. Jozy, I'm going to turn it over to you. Very proud of you, young man. We're so excited about this day. Congratulations.
First, thanks for coming, everybody. I want to say thank you as well to Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, Larry Tannenbaum, Bill, and Ali Curtis, and everybody at Toronto FC for helping making this happen. Obviously, Greg Vanney as well for guiding me and helping me reach this point. Obviously, my family, my agent, Lyle Yorks, has been terrific, and my family's always had my back. And I'm just really excited to be here. This is my home. This is where I want to be, and this is where I want to keep building. And so I'm just very happy at this opportunity, and I can't wait to get started again.
Yeah, you know, Jozy and I, we just started to get to know each other. Very happy for you. Congratulations. You've earned it. Want to thank ownership, want to thank Bill Manning, Greg and Bill and the whole team. We're excited. Want to say also that today is a result of not just the people on this stage, but a lot of people around the organization. They've done a great job in making today happen, and we're very grateful and excited. Can't wait for years to come to see Jozy and getting to know him. So thanks, Jozy.
No
problem. I'm obviously excited about this day. Jozy has been an integral part of the last few years for us, and the successes that we've been able to achieve. On the biggest days, Jozy's played the biggest of all, and so to have that back in our, or to keep that around for a few more years is going to be important. I look forward to getting Jozy back on the field. He's really close. He's been working extremely hard. For that, we're all excited, and he's going to be, as I said to him, he's the focal point of everything we're doing in the attack this year. And so to give him opportunities, to get him in front of the goal, to give him the chance to be the guy for us again and every single day is a huge thing. And we're looking forward to this. And like I said, I look forward to getting him back on the field and getting the season started with him.
Jozy, at the end of last season and even in the preseason, there wasn't a lot of clarity as to your future with the club. When did this extension start to come together?
It was kind of off and on, and obviously there was a lot going on at the club with these guys being very busy. Ali had just arrived, so it was a timing thing, and the timing was right over the past couple months, and we were able to find a moment where it made sense, and I'm very grateful because, like I said, this is home for me. It's home for the little family that I've managed to make now, and we love it here, and we want to be here. And I love playing at Pimo. It's no secret. I love scoring goals there, and so to be able to have the opportunity to keep scoring goals there and keep building what we have going on here is a dream come true for me.
Jozy, is it tough when you've sort of pronounced over and over again that you love a place and you want to stay in a place? Does that sort of put you at a disadvantage when you're trying to negotiate a new deal to stay somewhere?
Gotta ask them, not me. I think in any relationship, man, at least what I've been able to learn, my parents have taught me, it's compromise. It's give and take. And for me, I love this place. I love what it gives me. I feel comfortable here in the sense where I can work every single day to my maximum, and I have a platform to perform. And so to have the opportunity to stay here for me was #1 on my list. And I'm very happy with the agreement we've come to, and I just look forward to the future. Yeah, but I think for me, every time I got to this point in my career, I think I've always made a so-so decision in terms of, going to places where, you don't know what's next. Here, I kind of have an idea how we want to play, our players, what we've been able to produce. I know the staff really well, and I just felt that for my career, to keep improving, this was the best choice for me. And so, like I said, I'm with great people here that want to win, that want to work, and that was the basis of everything for me.
Jozy, you kind of addressed it in the video, but you played all over the world. What is it about Toronto and this club that is so special for you? And is it something that you felt quickly once you got here, or did it
I mean, it was pretty quick, and I think, you know, to have the opportunity to live in a city like this, it's one of the best cities in the world. And not only that, you see the stadium we play in, the facilities we have here, the players that we bring in, the quality of play that we produce on the field. For me, I don't think there are many places you can emulate that in terms of every day wanting to work and get better, each year looking to improve. You know, this year we're all looking to make amends for last year. And to kind of have that idea that every day you want to get better, I'll tell you what, there's not many places where you find that, and I found that here, and I'm not trying to let it go anytime soon.
Jozy, back at the parade, back in 2017, you said you were TFC for life. At any point since that day, were you ever really concerned that that might not play out that way?
Obviously, it's at the end of the day, it's a business too, right? And so I have to respect what the club is trying to do in those regards, and put those in kind of perspective with my own desires. But I meant what I said that day, and you know, my agent can attest, my family can attest. You know, from day one, the support I've had here from Greg, anything I need on the training field to get better every day, individual trainings. Like I said, you don't get these things in many places, and so Toronto FC and Maple Leaf Sports as an organization, they give everything you need here to succeed. And so for me as a player, I think this is the type of place you want to be at when you want to improve, when you want to win. And so this was always my first choice, and it remains that way.
When you came in, did you always have a sense of the importance of having Jozy stay with this team, or is that something that sort of came more and more to you as you started negotiating with people?
Yeah, I didn't know Jozy coming into the club, and so I didn't have any preconceived idea about Jozy's being part of the club long term. What I wanted to do when I first got here was to get to meet Jozy, to learn about the organization and the culture and the principles and the core values that it believes in. And you know, over the last 2 months, I've had a lot of time to listen and to learn and get to know people, and get to know what the organization is all about, to get to know what the city is like, still learning there, to kind of feel really that passion from the fans. And when you have that kind of idea and belief and understanding of the organization and the city, it gives you a much clearer sense as to who should be part of that and who should be part of that, the fabric of that club, of that city. And you know, you should have been here yesterday. Yesterday was a powerful day for this organization and for everything that happened in and around this training ground. It really was a special, powerful day, and I'm happy to be here today sitting here with Jozy.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
You know, it's part of the preseason, you know, where everyone's coming together and getting to know each other, and we've had some really good talks together as a club. I think Jozy and I probably connected in a way that we've never connected in a way like we did yesterday. And I say it was a powerful day because I think now we're in a really good place where we can start to really grow our relationship, and also how we can figure out ways to really help and grow the club. So yeah.
Jozy, much of this decision, because you had Cameron for a time, so much of that the decision was you guys staying here?
Yeah, that was huge. Cameron is my life, and that was a really important decision. Obviously, the care that he's able to receive here is fantastic, and so, you know, that was a huge part. I want him to be able to grow up in a place where he has everything at his disposal, and he can be happy and have a great childhood. And obviously, being a father now, those things come into perspective and come into your mind when making choices like this. But all in all, even with that, Toronto just offers everything for me, and it's just the perfect place for my family right now.
Would you be saying that if you have to play the other night?
What's that?
Are you still saying that if you have to play the other night?
Man, look, it's cold, but everywhere you go, there's good and bad, right? You take the good with the bad, and I don't mind the cold. I mean, every opponent that comes here doesn't like it, so it's beneficial for me, right?
Greg, Jozy has talked a lot about how he's kind of grown as a man since he arrived in Toronto. You work very closely with him. What kind of changes have you seen from him kind of off the pitch and how he's grown?
I think, when Jozy, prior to arriving to us, I had met with Jozy over in London, I think it was. We sat down. And what he was looking for was stability. He was looking for a club that was looking to win. He wanted to be an integral part of a project and a club that was aspiring, and he wanted to settle in. He'd been in, I think, a lot of places at that point and wanted to be a part of something big. And I've seen, since Jozy arrived, he has settled into the group. He has shown his leadership qualities in the group and his ability to bring a different emotion than anybody else can bring into the club and into our team. He brings a confidence into the group. Whenever the guys see Jozy on the field, they know there's going to be a different level that's going to happen on that day. And I've seen him grow to trust and to be a part of our family here. And I think that's comforting for a player. I was a player too, has been in new clubs and in different places and moved around, and you want to feel like you're wanted somewhere. You want to feel like you're an important part of something. And I'm speaking a little bit for him, but this is just what I've seen in this, and Jozy has settled in, and this is, like he said, this has become his extended family, and the city has become his home. And so whenever you can do that, you can relax and be the best version of yourself, and I think that's allowed Jozy to emerge in those ways, and I think that's important for anyone who wants to mature and grow as a person.
Jozy, to follow up on that, when you came here, you said you were a bit trepidatious about what this could be. You drive down the Gardner now by BMO Field, your face is everywhere. You're very much the face of this franchise now. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm just hungry, man. I can't wait to get on the field and score goals and win games and get back to where we were. That's the focus. And when you walk through the locker room today, you can feel the energy. You can feel everybody's buzzing, everybody's itching to get forward and get going. So, like I said, for me, when I arrived here, I didn't know what to expect in a little way, but I was excited at the challenge, and I knew that there was something special in this locker room. From meeting with Greg in London, just the type of guy he was, something special was brewing. And we've seen what it can be. And now it's all about getting back to that, and that's the focus.
Jozy, how are you feeling physically now?
I feel good. I think the target for me is the home opener. That's the idea, and I'm working towards that. I feel really good, and I'm just excited to get back on the field.
Well, that wraps up the press conference here. Huge round of applause for Jozy Altidore, and a big congratulations goes out to him and his family, Maria Papadakis, alongside Eric Giacometti. Now, Eric, Jozy Altidore was just re-signed to a 3-year contract extension through 2022. What does this mean for Toronto FC going forward?
It's a huge day for Jozy. It's a huge day for the club. I mean, this is a guy that's scored the biggest goals in club history when you think back to the 2017 treble run, scoring against Columbus in the Eastern Finals, and of course the MLS Cup winner. And what he's meant to the city just can't be overstated. How much he's really bought in and how much the city has embraced him. He's played, some of his best soccer right here in Toronto, and to lock him in now through 2022, it means a lot for the club. He's now the focal point of the attack going forward, and it just means so much for the entire club to have a leader like Jozy back on the field.
We heard it from Jozy Altidore himself. He's super excited to get back, hopefully in time for the home opener on March 17th. But there'll be so much more content coming your way, and keep it locked in on TorontoFC.ca.